Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hello, and welcome.
Welcome to the
To
Stephen Caroline Live
Atlanta States
talk show
where
today we're going to be cooking. We're doing something different.
oh, it's fantastic.
We haven't done a cooking show in a long time.
We've not done a cooking show in a
Remember
long
that
time.
last show we had?
Yeah.
We had a long blooper reel at the end.
We we did.
I still have
And,
that one if you missed it. But
Yeah, if you missed it, she can send you the link.
Okay.
We've got some good stuff. What we
Got some
got
good
going
stuff.
on?
So today,
good stuff today. Tell us
we're gonna
about it,
make
Caroline.
An easy deviled egg recipe.
Oh, I love
Now, a lot of
deviled
people
egg.
don't like to make deviled eggs because they're
don't?
messy.
Messy.
They don't turn out right.
Don't think
you gotta
so?
boil those eggs.
Oh, boiling eggs.
But I have some tricks. I have easy ways to get around those things.
Yes.
And then we're going to make a fudge sauce that was sent to us by our very own Ann Mercer.
Ann Mercer.
When her mom used to do. So
Yeah.
we're going to give it a try.
She used to make fudge sauce.
Yes.
So what kind of things do you have deviled egg with?
Well, you could have them at picnics.
Okay.
You could have them at lunch with a sandwich.
Okay.
With, really, you could add a deviled egg onto any dish
Oh.
that you wanted to. If you like them.
So you would call that a versatile dish?
It's a very versatile dish. It goes with a lot of things.
Yes. So
But there's
versatile.
some things like you might not want to eat them together. Like you wouldn't eat the deviled egg with the fudge sauce.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
you wouldn't put fudge sauce on a deviled egg? You wouldn't?
You wouldn't normally. I don't know. I wouldn't
What
want
do
to
you think?
mix
What
my
do you think,
savory
Ed?
with my.
You think
not-
no?
No.
Because some people like the sweet and savory together.
Sweet and salty.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Sort of. You sort of said that. Well, let's get started.
Okay, let's get started.
All right. So I went ahead and got the eggs.
Oh, thank you.
Now, sometimes at home I might boil my own eggs, but I've been using these boiled in the store eggs.
No way.
I have.
What's it called?
This brand is Eggs on the Run.
Now, can you get it?
I've never looked at the name of the brand. There's usually 3 kinds to choose from, and
Yes.
sometimes my choice is based on which one I can reach.
Yes.
Because they're on the top shelf of the egg section in Ingles, and if the one I really want is in the back and there's no tall person that walks by, I have to take one of the other brands.
Okay. Well, can you get that at any grocery store, Caroline?
You can get boiled eggs at any grocery store.
Wow.
They have some grocery stores have organic.
Okay.
Ingles does.
Okay.
Or there's also some I saw in a Walmart not long ago that had been made buffalo chicken style.
Yeah.
They had been boiled and then marinated in buffalo chicken sauce. They were orange.
I like that buffalo chicken.
I did not like that.
No?
It looked kind of gross.
Oh.
So what we're
Okay.
going to do, I've already rinsed these off. Sometimes when you buy boiled eggs, they still have a tiny bit of the film on them, so you want to make sure you get all of it off.
Okay.
And so we're going to take them all out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is a 6-pack.
Uh-huh.
And the first thing we're going to do is cut them in half.
Okay.
So I'm going to borrow your knife.
Borrow my knife.
And you're going to just cut them in half lengthwise
Oh.
so that you have the nice shape for the deviled egg.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So I'm going to cut them all quickly.
Yeah.
This really saves a lot of time. You don't have to boil them yourself because sometimes
Right.
that's the hard part.
Yeah. I didn't
How
know. I mean, you
long-
learn so much on
On
the
our
show.
show, I know.
I say it all the time, but you do. I didn't know they had. Did you know they had already boiled eggs in the store? Did you get in a bag, Ed?
Well, you
Wow.
know, one of the ways I noticed them, I knew they were always there, but I never
Yeah.
thought I would ever buy any. But
Okay.
several months ago, I started making our own lunches for Dave and I,
Yes.
and he wanted some more protein. So
Oh.
one day I just got some of those eggs, and he said that was perfect. So what you do after is the same thing you do with a regular egg that you'd boiled. You dig the yolk out. Now sometimes it comes out easy,
Yes.
and sometimes you have to coax it out. One of the benefits to using these eggs that are already boiled
Yes.
is that the white part is a little bit stronger than an egg you boil at home.
Okay.
Sometimes when you boil an egg at home, the white part is still pretty flimsy,
Oh,
so more prone to breakage,
okay.
especially when you're peeling them. So this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm just dumping it all in here.
Okay.
Now, one thing you can start on
Yes.
is on the top of our eggs.
Me?
We're going to put on some of them half of a green olive.
Oh, wow.
So you can slice those if you
So
like.
I can slice the green olives. Okay.
You want to slice them where. Let me see how you're going to slice them.
I don't know.
You want to
Am I
cut them
doing
right
it
there,
like
horizontally.
this?
Yep.
Okay.
You want to cut them horizontally.
Okay. Like this?
Yes.
Okay.
I think they look really pretty, and I like that extra saltiness
Oh.
of the olive.
Yes.
But we're also going to do a couple without the olive. People
Okay.
who may not like that. A lot of people like to top their eggs with
With
paprika.
paprika.
Have you ever made deviled eggs?
Me? You know what? I think I have maybe one time. Yeah. I'd rather eat them.
You'd rather eat them.
Yeah.
They're also better, I think, if you make them and then eat them after they've chilled a few hours later.
Oh.
They're better after they sit.
Oh.
The flavors have time to meld.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're doing such a great
Oh,
job.
well, thanks, Caroline.
Yeah, you're good at that.
Well, you know, I'm just...
we all have skills, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I can cut a little olive.
You're doing great.
Oh, thanks.
So I have brought some ingredients
Yes.
to add to this. We're going to add some mayonnaise, of course.
Of course.
What
Is it
do you-
Duke's?
It is Duke's.
Fantastic.
Do you remember?
Is Duke's different than any other mayonnaise?
People think it is.
Uh-huh.
I'm not really a mayonnaise aficionado.
What do you say? Where'd Ed go?
Ed,
Ed?
what's your favorite mayonnaise?
Favorite mayonnaise, Ed?
Duke's. Okay.
Dude. So you think there's a difference?
No,
No.
he just likes it.
He just likes Duke's.
Some of his boss does. That's important.
Okay. Yes.
Some of the brands, I think, have a little bit of sugar in them. They taste sweeter.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So we've got all the eggs.
Fantastic.
There.
Wow.
I have all of my yolks.
Beautiful.
I'm going to add some mayonnaise. Now, I don't measure anything, so I just start
Yeah, just
dumping it in there.
Just yes.
So we're going to dump a little mayonnaise.
Dump it.
I add a little bit of mustard.
Mustard.
Just yellow mustard.
Just yellow. Do they
So-
make other kind of mustard?
Well, they
In
make
yellow?
They do. They make like Dijon mustard,
What-
stone ground
what
mustard.
color is that?
It's darker brown.
Oh, wow.
And then the honey mustard, which I accidentally bought
Okay.
today.
I
for
like
this.
honey mustard.
We're going to add just a little bit of salt.
Just a little.
Just a tiny bit.
Because some people like salt in
They're
their
coming
eggs.
out. Well, you do it for the flavor.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do a little bit of mustard powder
Okay.
for a little bit of a zing.
I love
Zing,
a
zing,
zing.
zing.
Love it.
And then to add sweet to our salty,
Yes.
we're going to put a little bit of sweet relish.
Ah, I love sweet
So
relish.
just a little squirt of that.
You know what else I love?
What?
I love our aprons and our hats.
I love our hats. Now, we actually have on the same hat,
We
but we're
do.
wearing it differently. So
Yes. Is that kind of like you can buy an outfit and it looks different on different people?
yeah,
you
and
think
they could
differently?
wear it differently.
So what is that called? A trend or like, would I be
It's
the
called,
trendsetter
well,
or
it's
you?
called originality.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Now,
Would be
one
mine
thing,
or yours?
well, both of ours, because
Oh.
we're wearing them different ways.
Okay.
When I make egg salad or deviled eggs, I use my pastry cutter
Your pastry cutter.
to mix up all the ingredients.
So that thing that you're using
Is a pastry cutter.
and it cuts pastry.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So if you were making bread or biscuits or pie, you would use this to incorporate the butter
Yes.
into the flour until it looks like coarse crumbs.
Yes.
But I use my pastry cutter for all kinds of things.
Yes.
Kevin, come on in.
Oh, welcome, welcome.
we have
some
visitors in the studio.
Live on our
Yes.
show. That's fantastic.
Live on our show. Now, normally what I would do is I would taste this mixture to see how it tastes, but that makes it a little hard today.
Okay.
Do you want to taste it?
I can. Do you want me to taste it?
Yep.
Okay. You put it on the spoon and then I'll step over.
Step over. Tell me if it's too sweet, too salty,
Okay.
or not too much mustard, not enough mayonnaise. Tell me what you think.
Mmm.
What is it? What does it need?
So, it was a little, had a punch to it. What?
Too much mustard?
Maybe? Maybe that's it.
So we'll add a little bit more mayonnaise. And a little salt.
So we'll go, I slide off screen to do that. Mm-hmm. Did you notice that?
I noticed that.
Our viewers probably didn't.
I don't know. They catch on to things more than we think.
Did they catch on that I'm wearing my hat different?
Well, I think because we told them, they might have caught on. So I'm going to add a little more
Okay.
relish.
I'm a mayonnaise guy, though.
Are you? Well, there's plenty of mayonnaise
I want mayonnaise
in here.
on everything.
My husband-
Everything.
Can you eat mayonnaise plain?
Oh, yes. When I was growing up, my grandmother would just make mayonnaise sandwiches.
Oh my gosh! My husband eats those, which I do. I think they are just
My favorite
kind of-
mayonnaise sandwich is tomato.
One more time, please.
Oh, okay.
I think we might have it. Then we'll start the process of. Is that better?
That's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay. Well, he might be humoring me, but we're going with it. So what I do at
Let's do
this
it.
point is
Go with
I
it.
take a bag, and I scoop
What's
the
your favorite mayonnaise sandwich?
egg mesh. My favorite? I don't have a favorite mayonnaise. Oh yeah,
our viewers.
we do have the email up. So if you want to
Do have the
communicate
email
with
up.
us, feel
Can Camilla
free.
get with us and feel free?
So
And
I
tell
am
me your favorite
scooping
mayonnaise sandwich.
the mixture into my bag.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you had like a fancy gathering and you had some cake icing tips, you could put an icing tip in the corner of the bag
Oh.
and make them fancy, like with little fluted edges,
A fluted edge.
or like a little rosebud or something.
A rosebud.
If you wanted to make them
Wow.
like super, super
So it
pretty.
would be a fancy egg gathering.
Well, if you had a fancy dinner. Another thing you could do, you could put all your ingredients in the bag and just mix it up in the bag by kneading. I've done that before too.
Oh, well, now that's a nice cooking
And then you
tip.
don't have to use the bowl at all. And then you just
No
snip
bowl?
off the
Less mess,
corner.
you think?
Less mess.
Oh, well, you're speaking of mess.
Speaking of mess. And so now all we're going to do is we're just going to
Yes.
squeeze it into the cups,
Squeeze it in the cups.
into the egg cups. And then when I'm finished,
Yes.
you are going to put
Yes.
an olive
Yes, I am.
on top of some of them, most of
Okay.
them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can sprinkle a little paprika
Oh, I love paprika.
on the others.
My wife loves paprika.
I like
I think she
paprika.
puts it in everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
It does. This one is
loves it.
sweet paprika. There's also a smoky.
Oh, smoky.
Now, when I make egg salad, I pretty much make it the same way, except I just use my pastry cutter to chop up the eggs at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
So, your
Yes.
turn?
So, like this?
Yep.
Okay.
And it makes it look really pretty.
That is pretty.
Yep. You could just
Okay.
scoot it down. There you
And,
go.
and get it down.
All
in
right.
there and shit it down in there. Okay, right
I'm going to
there.
move this stuff out of the way while you are finishing.
And put that right there. How many am I
Beautiful.
doing? All
You
of
do
them?
as many as you want, and if you want to do a little paprika on the others,
So,
I leave it up to you. And I've just stepped off to put this trash over here, and I'm going to
Fantastica.
change my gloves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, paprika, sweet paprika.
Sweet.
Okay.
Just a little.
So we just a little.
Basically,
to color.
this paprika is just basically for color.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love this dish. I don't think I'm doing a good job with this.
You're doing a great job. Now that is a lot of color.
So you probably don't want to eat that one.
Maybe not, unless you
I'm just-
really like paprika.
I tell you, I'm not good with it. Maybe I'll shake it
Yeah, just shake it a little.
because what I was doing before. Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, I don't know about that, but we'll give that one to somebody that we
Give that
really
one
like.
Yeah, that we really, really like.
We really like.
Okay, so that,
Yes.
those
that
are
is
our
beautiful.
deviled eggs.
Could we get? Let's see.
Let's see, what
Ann
does she
Mercer
say? Anne is
says,
saying,
Never
never thought of using a Ziploc bag.
to fill
It's a tip-
eggs.
It's a tip I learned a long time ago.
You've
It has
learned something
helped
else.
me so
Tell all
much.
your friends and family. So you're going to stand there, and we'll get a close up.
Okay,
There it is. Should we go in a little closer?
a little closer.
Oh, no,
You
that's
can
the wrong one.
certainly see the one with the extra paprika.
Can?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
So here they are.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Very nice. Very nice.
And then there's that.
And there's that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Anne, I'm so glad you're here because we're going to get started on your mother's recipe now.
Yes, we are.
We've
Oh.
got
We're out. Let's come
time.
in just a little bit more.
So,
okay.
I'm going to. This is a fudge sauce recipe from Ann Mercer.
Thank you.
First thing we're going to do
Ann Mercer.
is
Fudge sauce.
add a cup of sugar
What do you want me to do?
to the.
Just watch it.
Just narrate. Yep. We're going to add
It's
a
safer.
cup of sugar to the saucepan, and then we're going to add a half a cup of cocoa. Put that in
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
And we're going to, I'm going to whisk this together nicely. You could stir it if you have a stir. And then I've already put 2 tablespoons of flour. If you didn't have flour, which who doesn't have flour, but you could
Who doesn't have flour?
could alternately use 1 tablespoon of cornstarch instead as another thickening agent.
Oh, so it's just.
And if you needed to,
But is cornstarch in that? That's a different flavor, right? Taste.
it's flavorless.
It's more flavorless.
It's
than
more
flour.
starch and flavorless. There is a tiny bit of a flavor for flour, but it has other ingredients, so it's half the starch of the cornstarch, which is I use more.
Yes.
So 2 tablespoons
Okay.
of flour. Now to this, I'm going to turn my pan on now to medium high. I should have already had the pan on. My bad.
You're bad.
My bad.
Okay.
So to this, we're going to add a cup of boiling water, and we have the boiling water in this thermos cup.
Yes.
Should still be nice and hot.
Should be.
It's steaming.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's good. Good.
it's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
going to add that in.
Okay.
And now all we do is stir. I love that little shuffle you have going on.
You like that? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it doesn't say how long, so we're just going to stir
It doesn't say
until
how long.
thick.
You just stir until you get tired.
Oh, until it's thick.
Okay. Now, is there a possible burn factor?
There's always a possible burn factor,
Yes.
even if it's water. Because you could
Ed, have you ever burned water before?
because you could forget about the water and burn the pan.
Yeah.
There's always a possible burn.
Yeah.
But you can burn chocolate,
Uh-huh.
and it gets a smoky, burnt taste. It's not.
It's
like
not
some
good.
things you could burn, like a marshmallow, and
But
still
don't burn
might be okay.
Please.
but not chocolate.
Burn anything, but don't burn my chocolate.
Now, according to
Love
Anne,
chocolate. According to Ann?
this becomes thick but still pourable, so you can use it as a gift.
Thick
Put
but
it-
pourable.
And you can put it in the fridge or store it on the counter.
Okay.
And I asked her, can you
Yes.
still pour it out of the fridge? And she said, yes, it's
said.
still pourable,
Oh.
even when it's cold.
Wow. This is amazing sauce.
I
You
know.
can pour it hot or cold.
So we're just stirring here.
Yes, I see.
So while we're stirring, we'll just
Okay.
chat a little.
We can chat.
If you ever, I've been wanting to tell you this. I might have already told you. If
Okay.
I've told you, just don't stop me.
Okay, okay.
So the rest of them can hear it. Have you ever texted the wrong person?
You know, I did one time.
and didn't know that
I
you
did.
You
I
did?
I have done that.
You have done it because actually one time you did it to me. Do you remember?
Do you remember? That was when I just first started
It was
working.
like your
You
first-
still remember that?
Oh,
I just
yeah.
started working here.
I remember.
6 years ago.
That was memorable.
Oh my God!
But we won't
it was.
talk about that. We won't
It
talk
was.
about that.
No. But anyway.
But
it
I've
was
done
fun.
that before as well.
Yes. Tell us about it.
Well, well.
Well.
First, another example. I was at a conference in Florida a few years ago, and one of the other fitness trainers was there.
Okay.
I get this text from him.
Yes.
He says, "I'm going to the gym before I go to my room, before I go to the room." So I
Okay.
texted back to him,
Yes.
"Great."
Okay.
And he texted back to me,
Yes.
"I'm doing it for my physical therapy." And I said, "I'm glad it helps you." And then later,
Okay.
he texts me, he says, "I'm so sorry. I thought I was texting my wife who was in the room." And then I just said, see, this happens to me a lot.
It happens to you a lot?
I said, well, it's happened before.
Okay.
There's one from Anne.
Oh, what's from Anne?
What does she
Let's
say?
see, what's
She's giving me a
say?
tip about the
Oh,
fudge
she's giving a
sauce.
tip. Thicker when cold.
Have never burned
burned water.
Has Steve.
Put in pretty her with ribbon. Put in pretty her with ribbon.
Put it with
Christmas
ribbon
present.
for Christmas
Oh,
present.
with the ribbon. Yeah. Sweet.
Have you burned water?
Me?
I've never burned
everything.
water,
Yeah.
but you could burn a pan.
Anything,
So
yeah.
then, recently,
Okay.
I've got a friend who tested positive.
Yes.
So
Positive.
I texted him the other night and I said, "How are you feeling?
Hmm.
Just want you to know I'm praying for you."
Ah.
I didn't hear back from him, so I thought, well, he must not be feeling well.
Okay.
So then the next morning, I texted him and asked him a question. I asked several people the same question.
Okay.
And he responded, "I'm sorry?" And I said, "Never mind," because I'd already gotten the answer.
Right. Okay.
And he said, "Who is this?" And I thought, well, gosh, he must have deleted me off of his phone. And
Wow,
I
he
said,
doesn't even know who I am.
I said, "This is Caroline." And then I put the LOL, laugh out loud.
Laugh out loud.
And he replied with hun, HUN.
Oh gosh.
"You have the wrong phone number. My name is Ian."
Oh wow. It's
And so
Ian.
I believe I was talking to you on the phone when this happened. I've already
think-
told you.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna try
Okay.
this. One of these burners is hotter than the other. I don't remember which one. So I said back to Ian, I said, "Goodness, I'm so sorry, Ian.
Yes.
Please stay well and safe."
Oh gosh.
And that was the end of my time with
That is
Ian.
hilarious. I want to meet Ian.
But I really want to meet Ian now, and
Ian
it was
sounds
so
pretty
funny.
cool. Yeah, he sounds pretty
So
cool.
Ian has become my imaginary friend.
Well,
If something goes wrong, I'm going to blame it on Ian.
blame it on Ian. So how's that sauce coming?
Well, it's not thickening as fast as I thought it would.
Yes.
So I'm putting it on the other burner
Okay.
because one of these is hotter than the other.
Okay. So how
I don't know which
about,
one.
How about since let's talk about what's happening today.
Let's talk about what's happening today.
We are doing cornhole
Hole competition.
Yes, competition.
Yes, we are right here
Huh?
in
You
the
have
studio.
8 bags, and then you count it up. And do you have a time?
You have a time limit of 1 minute.
You're throwing the bags in 1 minute.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you want to watch that while me and Ed compete?
Yes, I would love to.
What do you think, producer
Yeah,
Ed?
come on,
Wouldn't that
Ed,
be
come on down.
fantastic?
So
How about
they're
you guys
gonna
at home? Don't
they're
you
gonna
wanna
show
see
you.
that? So we're going to take it over.
Take it over to the
to-
cornhole.
oh,
I'm
there we
still
are.
stirring. I'm still stirring.
Still stirring. So the bags are ready. We're going to let Caroline stir that
Her
up.
way.
I'm going to go here.
One of my downfalls was.
Yes, and you're going to go there.
Do you want me to start a timer?
I think that would be fantastic if you started a timer.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, it's starting to simmer over here now. See, if I had turned my burner on first.
Can you do both? Can you stir?
Oh,
I'm a
yeah.
little out of the screen. That's okay. So we have 1 minute, Ed, to throw bags. Now, I don't know. You may not know this about me, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay.
You beat me the last time we
Oh,
did
did
this.
I?
You
Okay.
did. We did it on stage.
So is our toe on the tape or right?
You
in
cannot
front of the
go
tape?
over the tape.
You just can't go over it.
You can't
so
go
I have
over
my
it.
toes on it.
That's fine, but you can't take a step now because you're so
Because
close.
these are good questions.
You cannot take a step because
Okay.
you're so close.
Okay.
So when you're ready,
When I'm ready.
you guys ready?
You
Any
ready, Ed?
marks?
You ready?
Get set, go. They both missed the first one. Now the way it works is that you get the number of bags on or in the hole have points, and so you will earn points. Still got 30 seconds. Very nice.
Oh! Oh!
Oh,
Sweet.
perfect. All right, so plenty of time
Plenty
left.
of
20
time.
seconds left.
So we cancel.
Did you get one in?
Yeah, well, he got 2 in.
So you got 3, 4, 5 for Steve, and then 6, 7, 8, 9 for Ed. Is the winner.
Oh!
Ed's the winner, and we have fudge sauce.
Uh-oh, let me go back over here. Thanks for playing, Ed.
We have fudge
Our
sauce.
producer. He's so versatile.
He's very versatile. He's like a deviled egg.
I know.
To use
That's
your.
what I'm going to say. Ed is just like a deviled egg.
Look at
He's so
this. Look at how
versatile.
beautiful this is.
Oh, it is beautiful.
Ooh.
Beautiful. And we have 3 minutes.
With 3 minutes.
So guess what I got?
What do you have?
I got some ice
Oh,
cream.
let's see. I've got to add butter now at the end.
Sorry.
And
Add butter.
butter. And you've got to add a teaspoon of vanilla, which I forgot a teaspoon, so I'm going
gosh,
to
that looks
eyeball it.
Beautiful.
And
And,
just boop. Whoops, that's a little more than a teaspoon, but
Yeah.
uh-oh. So we're going to mix that in.
I might take it on my egg. 2 minutes.
2 minutes getting that
Minutes.
butter worked in.
Let me grab some spoons.
Actually, when you put in the vanilla, you're supposed to have it off the heat at that point.
Oh, wow.
There's a lid. It's coming on the bottom of the pan, so we
Yes,
know
yes, yes.
that it is good.
Okay.
Okay,
Sweet.
so
Okay.
it's a little bit runny right now,
A little bit.
so it would have to thicken up.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are we doing?
What? You just pour it on the ice cream?
Oh yeah.
And then we'll take a bite. You want to do that?
Yeah. Here.
Okay. What? Oh, you got a little cup? Okay.
Got a little cup.
Sweet.
Ooh, look at that. Woo.
Yes. Oh,
Oh, that looks
that
so
is beautiful.
good. That looks
Do
so
a
good.
close up here.
Okay, do a close up.
Ta-da!
Looks delicious. There's all this fudge in the bottom
fudge
of
at
it.
the
Woo,
bottom.
this is going to be for our
and Mercer.
producer. Thank you, Anne, for
Oh,
this recipe. If anybody
producer
is interested in it, I'm sure she won't mind if we
Yes.
pass it along.
Yes.
Have a great
Guys, have a great
day. Have a
day.
great day. Thanks for joining us.